Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Fun Guy Flips.
This is our midweek episode where we show you the highlights of what we sold over the last week.
Yep, and if you want to see where we found all this cool stuff when we climb out of the underground warehouse and go out into the big scary world and pick it, check out our other videos where we're out yard sailing and doing all that cool stuff.
And flea markets and auctions and all.
Yeah, all the things.
So please like and subscribe and we'll show you what we sold.
All right, so this item I'm sad to see go. Also kind of happy that it went because we've had it listed for a while, but it's kind of getting attached to it here. So, you want to tell us what we got?
Sure. The Star Wars Imperial AT-AT Walker 2010 Legacy Edition Hasbro Working Electronics Shipping Table.
Yeah, so if you've been watching this channel for any amount of time whatsoever, this thing has been chilling over here on our shipping table for a long time. So this one we picked up off of Facebook Marketplace. I think they wanted, I don't remember what they wanted for this now. I want to say 30 or 40 bucks for this thing, but it opened up a opportunity to go inside this person's house, and they had a ton more Star Wars toys that we made a ton of money on, and some old Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis games that we also made a bunch on. So super cool pickup that led to some more stuff. This doesn't go with this. I'll have to find a new place for our little mushroom necklace. Here we go.
Yeah, not on me.
Oh. So these things are pretty big and bulky, but these legs come off pretty easily. I think, if I'm not mistaken, you just yank on them and they come off. The head is a little more difficult, so I'm going to keep all that together and just take off the legs and ship it. And it looks like Yoda's blinged out. Way to go, man. Alright, so this next item, I guess we're excited that we sold it, but we're just discussing, no idea where we got it.
No.
Do you remember listing them? This was a while ago.
It was a while
They're
ago.
part of our 20% off sale going on right now.
So
that usually means it's been on our store for close to about a year.
Yeah.
So what do we got?
The 6 Blue Willow 5.5-inch saucers made in England, XO3A.
Alright. XO3A. We put a lot of our glassware and slower moving items in these boxes over here too, so anytime I hear X whatever, it's usually something that doesn't sell that often. I'm guessing that's it there. This packaging also ages this listing because at a certain point we just started bubble wrapping everything to save on shipping time. Is this what you're looking at?
That looks like them.
Alright. Yeah, so these plates, we have no idea where we got them or how much we paid for them, but we did sell them on 20% off. For how much?
$11.96 plus shipping.
$11.96 plus shipping. Cool. I'll take it. Alright, now what do we got?
So this one's exciting because we I'll tell the story of how it happened, but I just listed these yesterday, and one of them sold already, so that was good. That was the whole reason we picked them up, because we thought they'd be quick sellers. So
yeah, stay tuned and we'll tell you the whole story.
Yes. I don't know how to say this though. Shantae Half Genie Hero Nintendo Wii U 2016, and then where the video games are. We didn't have it listed because it sold before we could put it away. So
sounds good to me. So I actually had to create a second level here for all of our video games because we're starting to get jacked up. I think I gotta rethink this whole area if I get any more. So this game, whatever you just said, Shantae Half Genie Hero.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to tell the story?
Yeah, so I was on Facebook and I saw that the library where I'm a board member at posted that they were weeding video games, and they had a whole bunch of them for $3 a piece for people. And there was a picture, and in the picture I could see a Luigi game and WarioWare for Wii in the front. And I was like, ooh, they've got some good games they're getting rid of. So I told Ryan, and then Ryan was like, ooh, let's go to the library. What he said, how long ago was it posted, the picture? And I said 45 minutes, and he's like, let's go right now if they're still there. And we went, and all of them were still there. And we swiped all the Wii U games that they had, a couple of the Wii games, and a couple of the Xbox 360 games.
Yeah,
So,
we got some pretty good ones.
we got 23 games in all.
Yeah. So I think we'll do very well with these, and we got to support our local library with their sale.
Absolutely.
So, how much did this one sell for?
$14.95 plus shipping.
$14.95 plus shipping. Awesome.
So I'm excited to see these go because we're already in the profit on these, and this is our third set to be sold.
Yeah.
So
I'd say 99% of the time I'm excited to see anything go, because it means that we sold something and that we're making money, and this whole thing that we're doing is not for nothing.
Okay. Well, it's just been a productive, 24 hours, so.
Yeah. So, what do you got?
All right, so we sold the 15 set of vintage 1973 Warner Brothers Looney Tunes Pepsi collector glasses DO3C.
All right. 15 set, you say, eh?
Yeah.
All right. So, 15 set of these collector glasses. I'm not sure if the other item make it onto this video or not, but I just got done saying that at a certain point we decided that we're going to bubble wrap all of our glassware so that it lowers the amount of time it takes us to ship this stuff when the orders pop out. But with these glasses, we got so many of them, and they all came in these boxes, so they fit perfectly in here and store with minimal space taken up. So we've just left them in here just for that purpose. But yeah, so we've sold 2 sets of these already, and we're already way in the profit. So this is all complete profit added onto that. And
We were in the profit when we sold the first set.
yeah, we paid $130 for
everything.
67 of them, right?
Yep, and we sold it for $160.
Okay.
Then we sold another set for $110, and then we sold this set for $120
Nice.
plus shipping.
Yeah, so we're already profited off of that investment, over $200.
Yeah.
Awesome. This one's going to the UK. So
Yeah, somebody messaged us and asked if we could do a slightly lower price on it, and because we're already so in the profit on it, I was willing to negotiate a little bit more on them. So
yeah,
it's still not it's still a good price overall for 15 of them at $120. So
yeah, for sure.
still a high amount per glass. So
yeah, and also, I don't know if anything's going to come about from this, but somebody just messaged us about buying all the rest of them locally.
yeah.
So we might end up working out a deal with that. That's also through eBay, so we'll have to change it to local pickup, and they can come and scan their QR code or whatever they do.
Yeah.
So, cool. So I've said this in previous videos before, but these glasses, they can be pretty common. We see them out in the wild a lot for different prices. They don't do well on their own, I would say, unless there's something super rare, like a Slowpoke Rodriguez or something. But in general, we have a lot of luck lotting them together. So we've done very well in the past, and we're continuing to do well right now. All right, tell us about this item.
All right, so we've got Carhartt Utility Work Pants, Relaxed Fit, 40 by 30 gray, dark and medium, lot of 2, right there.
And right there they are. So we didn't get a chance to put these away yet. Either they sold really quick, or we've been procrastinating. I think it's a combination of the two.
Yeah.
But we did get everything put away today.
No, they sold pretty quickly, within a week or so.
Yeah, cool.
So,
You remember where we got these?
I was hoping you would remember.
I think...
Yes.
I think we might have got these from a yard sale. That's my answer. I think, did these come from the yard sale where there were two separate people selling?
I think so.
And I tried to work out a deal and combine a bunch of stuff together, and it got really confusing. So I just said, okay, don't worry about it. I'll just pay full price. I don't want to make it too super confusing.
Yeah.
So we got a little purse, I think.
2 wallets.
2 wallets. And one of those sell?
No.
Okay. Well, we sold something from that sale anyway.
Maybe. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes. It was the Hala or Chala or whatever.
Yeah, Chala.
purse.
Oh, yeah.
That one sold.
Yeah, with the animal on it. I don't remember what the animal was now.
It was a flamingo.
Nice. Now I remember.
Yeah.
So flamingo sold, and now we sold the pants.
Do you remember how much you paid for him?
No. I think they might have been... Were they $5 a piece, maybe?
I
don't think they were that much.
I thought they were 3 or 4, but...
Yeah, they might have been... Well, in any case, we paid less than $10 for these. And how much did they sell for?
$24.95 plus shipping.
$24.95 plus shipping. Awesome. And we already made a bunch on the purse that we got, too. So
Some.
Yeah.
On the purse.
We're making money.
Yeah.
All right, I guess this item we didn't put away either, huh?
No. All right, we got the 2 Salem China English Village Staffordshire teacups and saucers, blue white, right over there. Or where'd you put
They're
them?
actually not over here.
Oh.
I put them over here so that they wouldn't be in the last shot.
Oh.
But anyways, these are in a bag, and we got to bubble wrap them and everything. Right now they're wrapped in paper, but we'll go ahead and throw a picture up so you can see what they look like.
Yeah.
You want to tell us a little bit about these?
Sure. Got these at the auction for $1. They came up, and I hadn't even seen them beforehand, but nobody was bidding on them, and I thought, what the heck, a tea set for $1? It'll make us at least $10, $15. So, and I was right. I had it up for $14.95 and sent out an offer for $13.90 plus shipping to someone, and they took it. So
awesome.
Yeah, it's actually a repeat buyer. They're buying our next item as well. So.
All right. What's the other item they bought?
Okay. They bought a set of 6 Homer Laughlin Dinnerware Imperial Blue Dresden Tea Coffee Cups. XO5C.
All right. XO5C. Well, that was a close one. You could have just reached over and got it for me. Let's see. 6-set Homer Laughlin teacups. Bunch of stuff in here. I'm trying to be careful. I think I got it.
Okay.
All right, so this is another one. This is all bubble wrapped in a bag, so we'll just go ahead and throw a picture up so you can see what the listing looked like. Mm-hmm. You remember where we got these?
Yeah, so my older brother was on vacation, and he sent me a picture of a dinner plate. Well, I thought it was a salad plate, and said, "Hey, I think I'm at a thrift store, and I found this. Are they any good?" And I looked it up, or I saw it, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Literally that same day, I had sold the salad plates in that same exact pattern. So I was like, yes, that's a great find. And I told him that I had just sold those. And he was like, okay, cool. I'm going to pick something up and I'll show it to you when I get back from vacation. So he did. And then it was this box full of stuff that was like all different kinds of Homer Laughlin, Imperial Blue, Dresden designed plates and stuff, but they were much smaller, so they weren't the salad plate. They were like smaller, like a applesauce plate or dessert plate and stuff like that. And these teacups were part of it. So at first I wasn't even sure. That I thought maybe they were knockoff because they didn't say the Homer Laughlin on the bottom, but then I found others that didn't say Homer Laughlin on the bottom too, and I was like, oh, these are genuine. We can list these then. So we did, and these are the first ones I think to sell from that set. So he spent $10 on it, didn't charge me anything, just gave them to me, And it sold for $12.04 plus shipping. So
Awesome.
yeah.
And then we'll go ahead and package these up together.
Yeah.
In a nice little box. I think we can keep that under a cubic foot. So I think we'll be able to save a ton on shipping and throw it back to the buyer.
Yeah.
Show me what you got.
No, do that again.
Show me what you got.
No, I meant something different.
All right, show me what you got.
All right. I have the Back to the Future, the game, 30th Anniversary Edition, Xbox 360, AO1C.
All right. So this was a cool little lot of games that we picked up just the other night. Xbox 360's up
We
here.
sold one of the other games in this video, so
Oh, we did?
yeah.
Well, then I don't need to explain it.
We can quickly explain.
You already know the story.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, so we picked up a ton of these games at our local library for $3 a piece. So I think we got $67 worth. So I'm not sure how many games we got. Whatever that
23.
math.
It was 23. $69 worth. So.
Cool. Yeah, that makes more sense. Seeing as 67 is not divisible by 3.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so this one sold for how much?
$17.62 plus shipping. It went out on offer.
$17.62 plus shipping. Good little find.
And I just want to mention that 3 out of the 4 items today went out on offer. So if you are a reseller, we really recommend like pricing accordingly and then sending out offers that are like between 5 and 7%. I'd say they end up being, I send out a lot of offers. I send them out 3 times a day. We do have over 500 items in our store, so it's going to take a little bit to get through them all. We get quite a few people like watching our items throughout the day and stuff like that. But it probably accounts to like at least 20 to maybe 25% of our sales. Today it was 75%, so.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it going.
Yeah. Well, I just mean like if you're pricing, we learned this from I learned it from Commonwealth Picker, but if you're pricing right at where the market is, then you don't need to throw like a 30% offer at somebody and you shouldn't be really, because then you're going to be like undercutting your price too much. But if you're right where you are, giving them just a little edge on like your item by giving them a 5 to 7%, depending on what the item price is. I do, if the item is over $25, I do 5% off, and if it's if it's 10 to 25, I do 7%. So
yeah, it comes out to be what, like $1 or something else.
Usually for those lower ones, that's why I do 7, because it's about $1 a little more. And then for the higher ones, it's anywhere from like a couple dollars to like $5, $10, depending on how expensive the item is. So
yeah, and sometimes I wonder if people just watch the items waiting for that.
Yeah.
And so then they get that little push, and that's what they're waiting for, and then they fire off the sale.
Yeah.
Fire off the purchase.
Sure.
Well, that's gone. All right, what do we got?
All right, we have the Cooler Master JetFlow 120 millimeter fan, red LED high performance cooling fan, YO1C.
All right, let's get it. So this is the second one of these that we sold. We had 2, now we have 0. Got these at a estate sale.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a fun sale. That'll be one that we'll have a video for soon. It's kind of like almost looked like a hoarder's house. So there was some cool stuff to find for sure, but it was a mess. Let me tell you what. But we got a whole big box full of stuff for $20 there. And we've already made our money back and we're in the profit. So this is all profit here. And how much did this one sell for?
So we took an offer. Somebody messaged us and asked us if we would take $10. And I messaged back and said, would you meet in the middle at $12.50? And they said yes. So we sold it for $12.50 plus shipping.
Cool. And it's an easy one to ship. So. All right, so I think this next one we're going to need a cart or something.
I'm
Wagon.
pretty excited about this next one, so.
Yeah, so what do we got?
All right, so we sold the 4 set, 6 set, 10 set, and 14 set. All of the vintage 1973 Warner Brothers Looney Tunes Pepsi collector glasses.
Nice.
So DO3B and DO3A, and I'll come with you.
All right. Yeah, so I think this was the entirety of the rest of the collector glasses that we had for Looney Tunes. So let's grab all these. Should be 4, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'll hand you this one.
Okay.
That one on top.
I'm going to put those 2 extra in here. Oh, okay.
How does that feel? I'll grab the light ones.
Yeah, and those 4 can go in that 6.
Okay, well, I'll
You go ahead and start explaining, I'll do that.
Yeah. All right, so we had picked these up at a yard sale about a month ago or so, I would say. Paid $130 for 67 glasses. So we put them all into lots. Well, Gina put them all into lots.
Yeah.
She likes doing these glasses. And I think so far we made, we sold about, what would you say, $200 to $300 worth of glasses out of that lot?
We made $285 so far on that.
$285
plus
so
all the
far.
ones we sold at the yard sale too. So that's another like $30. So yeah, over 300.
Okay, cool. And then these were the remaining glasses that we had in our store, and somebody reached out and asked if they asked about one of the sets, and they asked if we would take a certain price for it, and we were like, no, we can't go that low. But then they said, well, we only need a few of them. Maybe you could break up the set. And we're like, well, we're not doing that.
Yeah, I said no because somebody else was already messaging me about the same set and that they were interested in buying all of them. And so I said, I'm not going to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that doesn't help us to break up a set.
No.
Because they sell better as sets.
Yeah. I mean, there was going to still be a small set, but that's not the point. So there was a lot of interest on these, so I didn't want to break them up. So then I said, but my response was, if you want to check out some of our other sets that we have for sale on our eBay store, you might be interested in one of those. They may have the character glasses you're interested in. And then surprising me, they responded, wow, you do have a lot. How much for all of them? And that was after we had just sold the 15 set or something like that.
Yeah.
So we had 24 glasses remaining, 34 glasses remaining. We had the 14 set, the 10 set, the 6 set, and the 4 set. And they said, what would you do if we bought them all and did local pickup on it, because I'm local. And we said that we would give them 20% off for buying it all. So they actually paid a total of...
Yeah, so you're doing some mathing over there.
Yeah, $234 for the rest of this. So,
right.
And we had already made about $320. So we made $554 on that. So divided by 130. Oops.
Be minus 130.
Equals divided by 130. We did a 4 times X investment on that.
Oh, cool.
So yeah.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are super cool because we didn't do our normal practice of bubble wrapping all of our glassware to make it easier to ship on these, which actually worked out in the end, because now we don't want to bubble wrap these, because we're just gonna take them and meet this person and pass it off as a local deal. And if nobody's ever done local pickup on eBay, it's pretty simple. I think you each get a QR code and you can scan it, and that's the proof of delivery. So this will be a nice, easy transaction, I think.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, if y'all made it this far, kudos to you, and thanks for watching.
Yeah, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Bye.
Bye.